sorry there haven't been any recent uploads. Someone was ill, so we didn't really do much. I didn't feel like doing much.
We needed a bit of a rest anyway after...
Jet lag caught up with me as well.
Yeah, we've been going out into Tokyo every single day since we got here, so we're a bit tired anyway.
So this video is basically just a catch-up of what we have been doing, and sorry for the fact that we haven't been doing much.
There is more to come soon. So the last vlog we made was going to Ginza and the Muji store. The next day we decided to go into Akihabara. We're not going to do a vlog of that on its own because we didn't take much footage because it was really hot and we were tired.
Yeah.
And
didn't drink enough, got a headache.
Yeah, so we didn't take, but we're going to go again. So there will be a proper video.
Yeah. So Akihabara is the really big electronics district and manga anime district.
Yeah. But the first thing we did when we got to Akihabara station was find somewhere to eat. Didn't we?
Yeah.
He succumbed.
Traditional Japanese food. Ooh, it's like different.
Bad James. Yes, so then we went to Yodobashi Camera, which is I think the biggest of the electronic stores in Akihabara, and it's right by the station.
It certainly felt like it. It was huge.
It was huge. Each floor was like, I don't know how to describe it, was massive, but then it had 8 floors or something like that. Ridiculous. We just had a general look around. We didn't buy anything.
No.
Then we went out the other side of Akihabara station, the electric town exit.
Yeah, we found a shop that we'd seen on the internet. I don't know how you say it. It's Laox or Laux or Laox, yeah.
Something. There were loads of them.
7 or 8 floors of figurines, trading cards, all sorts of things like that.
Yeah, they're obsessed with figures.
So we had a look around, didn't get anything.
Yeah.
All the little figurines are pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's all pretty expensive. Then we just had a general wander up Akihabara, and we found this shop called Mandarake, which we'd heard about on the internet, which is basically where you can get loads of sort of second-hand manga, anime goods, books, and we had a look, but all the books there are in plastic covers. Like, not just covers, but like sleeves that go around the whole book, so like, you can't read it.
Almost like shrink wrapped.
In the store.
Yeah, they heat seal it.
And, yeah. Then we went home after that. We didn't really
got
do
relatively
much.
late,
It was really hot. But that night we decided to try to have dinner at this small restaurant we found near Okoda station, which had massive pictures on the outside with the prices.
You could see what you wanted. We went inside and actually it's one of the restaurants where you have to press buttons on a vending machine and put in your money there. So
we went back outside to look at the picture and memorised what the writing was underneath it, and then
found it on the machine.
Pressed the same button. The next day I woke up with a horribly sore throat and blocked sinuses and a headache.
She didn't wake up until about 2.
Yeah, in the afternoon. I slept for like 15 hours.
So neither of us really left the apartment that day.
We didn't really leave at all.
Poop about the apartment.
Yeah. The next day we decided to go look for a supermarket nearby, because we've just been living out the convenience store since we got here for a week. We knew there was one up by our local tube station is Shinakoda, and we knew that if we turned left and went up there towards Ikoda train station, there's a supermarket on the way.
So we stopped by the Kasuria, which is a pharmacist first.
Oh yeah, because I was still ill.
Yeah. So we got us some cold medicine.
And a nice helpful man that spoke English found some for me. Yeah.
So then we continued our search. And we saw a supermarket.
We saw the one we found on the map, yeah.
But we decided to keep walking past and go up near Ikoda station, just have a look around.
Yeah,
before we picked up anything.
Come to the supermarket on the way back. So we went up to Ikoda, and we found what looked like from the outside a nice little ramen restaurant with those little cloth bits hanging over the door.
And again, a machine where you press what you want.
Yeah, so we saw on the machine it just said ramen, And then there were lots of different versions, but we couldn't read the kanji, so we just went for the basic one at the top.
Turned out to be pork, I think.
It was pork, yeah. But the place was crawling in cockroaches.
We only saw 3.
There were 3 cockroaches running around.
They weren't terribly big, they're only like that.
But it wasn't
Yeah,
really
they were
nice.
crawling all over the
chopsticks.
The chopsticks and around the condiments and things.
And I was already feeling ill from having a cold, so I didn't really eat much.
The 2 guys there were really nice.
They were really nice guys. Then we headed back down, and we thought, okay, we'll head down the road we came up and go to the supermarket. And we started heading down the road we thought it was.
Mm.
It wasn't.
And we walked.
And walked.
And walked.
For about 10 or 15 minutes before we realised that the road we walked up before only took us about 5 minutes.
Mm.
Then we realised we had no idea where we were. So we went into a 7-Eleven, and they actually had like a map behind the counter.
A big street map of all of Tokyo.
So she showed us how to get back to our local subway station, and it was alright. Although it took us ages to get back, and we were already hot and tired.
We got lost in the same place we got lost in the first day we were here.
Yeah.
Mm. So we shan't be there again. But when we got home, we just stayed home. We didn't find the supermarket again or anything.
No. But the next day, where did we go? We went to the Studio Ghibli Museum.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And I was feeling much better, which is really good because you can't change the date of your tickets. You have to book them in advance.
Yeah, we booked them when we were in England. Much easier.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to take pictures or videos inside.
So no pictures or videos.
So yeah, we've got a couple pictures from on the roof terrace with the giant Laputa robot statue.
It's a warrior robot or robot
Warrior
warrior.
robot. Yeah, here's us with the warrior robot.
But the first step was getting there, obviously. So we took a train to Mitaka Station.
Yeah.
And then there's a bus there directly to the Studio Ghibli Museum.
It is just a normal bus, but it has
it
lots
goes
of
around the area.
cute Studio Ghibli stuff on the outside. Here it is.
So when we got there, some helpful people pointed us where to go. It seemed to be their job just to stand at the bus stop and tell
people in the
where
direction
to
of
go.
the museum.
The bus is only every 10 minutes as well, so it must be quite a boring job. So we exchanged the letter we had from England for tickets.
And the tickets are film from the original film strip of the movies. This one's James's. I don't know if you can see that. It's from
Ponyo.
This one's mine. It's a bit obscure, but I think it's from Only Yesterday.
Yeah.
I think so. That's pretty cool though. The actual museum itself was amazing. The architecture was incredible.
It was much smaller than we thought.
Yeah.
It was all designed by Hayao Miyazaki, the biggest biggest director of Studio Ghibli. Or, Ghibli. So when we'd gone round and looked at the cat bus, that
There's a
only
giant cat
12-year-olds
bus.
and unders can go
You're
on.
only allowed on it if you're 12 or younger because they couldn't make it full size.
No.
So sad.
Gift shop was extremely expensive.
Oh yeah.
Lily got...
This is what I got at the gift shop. It was a Totoro coin purse, and you attach it to your bag, and then you can pull it on a wire like that. And it has my train pass, my Suica on the back.
And we've discovered Suica means watermelon, so it's a watermelon card.
Yeah, like the Oyster Card in London.
So after we bought some stuff for ourselves and a few gifts.
Gifts for back home.
Yeah, we went down to the cafe, which was packed. They had a seating area outside of about 20 chairs, where
people
each
waited.
one was full up. So
just to get into
we
the
thought,
cafe,
no.
you had to wait in a line.
So we found another little place that just does hot dogs and ice cream. So
We had hot dogs and ice cream.
hot dogs and ice cream.
Expensive hot dogs and ice cream.
Good ice cream, though.
It was good. It wasn't. Yeah, it was too expensive, but it was a museum, so it's to be expected.
So then we were finished, so we went home. Got the tube back to our local tube station and walked round to the supermarket.
That we had seen the previous day. Didn't get lost.
No, not this time.
Walked around and got some nice stuff.
Filled up our fridge.
Now the fridge is fully stocked.